It's a story about humanity. It's one man's life through the 20th century. And I think there's a lot to relate to, not just the relationships, but the times that we have gone through, and this man's specific journey. I mean, he's so unfulfilled for so many years, and his life never really goes forward. And it's about tremendous disappointments, highs and lows of his life and career. And I think that makes wonderful drama. It's truthful, and I think that William has written it in a very singular way from these 4 different points of view in the life of one man. It's wonderful for an actor to read a script like this because you can't wait to do the scenes. There's no excess. It's almost like prose that you're speaking because it's so precise. And when you get one word wrong or not, it's not exactly what he's written, it shows, because he's that specific about his characters' voices. And I think it was that way in the book as well. But I've really enjoyed playing Gloria and speaking those words.
I've adapted my novels for feature films and for television, and I also thought Any Human Heart in a way would defeat filmmakers because of its scale. But in fact, when they said, do you think you could do it in 6 hours approximately, I said, yes, I think we could do the book justice. And slowly but surely I managed to kind of bash the square peg of the book into the round hole of the television adaptation. Just telling the story of an 85-year life is challenge enough, but you just simply couldn't manage to fit in all the things that happened to Logan. One had to make a judgment about who was important and who materially affected the narrative. So people like Ian Fleming and Hemingway and the Duke and Duchess of Windsor were clearly vital. And the whole theme of the book and of the films is that any life can be weighed up and evaluated in terms of the good luck that person has and the bad luck that person has. I believe that's what shapes your life on this earth. We're not the same person at the age of 80 as we are when we were 18. Your voice changes, and of course in the film we can symbolize this effortlessly by having a different actor, and they all bring different things to the role. It's always a kind of pinch me, I'm dreaming moment, and I'm watching these hundreds of other people beavering away trying to visualize and dramatize my words. So you feel very sort of privileged and humbled in a way. The attention to detail is staggering. I mean, there's stuff you never even see on film, which is beautifully reproduced notebooks or letterheads and things like that. So all the departments, hair and makeup, costumes, art direction, plus the technical camera work and the sound, seem to me to be world class. So it's a wonderful experience. And again, I can have my cake and eat it because the book will always be there, and readers will always go to the book for that aesthetic pleasure. And now we have a chance for another set of pleasures in the film's dramatization of it.
Spain stood in for France, Portugal, the Bahamas.
A bit of New York, a bit of London, a bit of everywhere.
I've never been to Barcelona before, and the locations are gorgeous. Just adds such a wonderful flavor of authenticity to the film and the period.
It is a challenge. There's a lot of cars, there's a lot of locations. It's a big project, but that's why we're here.
I owe everything to this man.
It's deliberately shot in a modern style so that we don't fall into the trap of it being a traditional period drama.
Because we're doing it very much from the point of view of the older Logan, sorting out his journals. It gives us the key to flip around between different time planes.
It is a worm's eye view of history in the sense that he travels all the way through the 20th century, but you only really see what he sees.
Mr. Mountstuart, Bear it. Of course.